Beachgoers and residents will soon start seeing some changes to the lighting in public areas along Jacksonville Beach. It's a new campaign to help sea turtle hatchlings survive. Beach's Energy, which serves Jacksonville Beach residents, has partnered with the city of Jacksonville Beach and the beach's Sea Turtle Patrol to create this special kind of light to prevent the sea turtle hatchlings from getting confused when they crawl to the ocean. So Alan Putnam is the director of Beach's Energy, and Matt Seeley is the project manager who will help install these new lights. Both of them are joining us this morning to explain the project. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here. All right, I'm going to get to this in just a minute, but let me first, Alan, could you explain to our viewers who may not be familiar with sea turtles and how the whole process works as they kind of, come out of the nest and try to then get their way to the ocean? Why is artificial light, like the light that illuminates parking lots, for example, why is that such a danger to sea turtle hatchlings?
So it replicates moonlight. So when the sea turtles hatch, if the light's brighter from the shore than it is from the ocean, they will actually crawl towards the street lights. And then obviously many of them get, either get hurt or killed from that.
Yeah, so essentially they're crawling in the wrong direction, right? Because they just don't know. So will you explain, Matt, because I know that this is a partnership between several entities, including Beach's Energy. How does this new kind of one-of-a-kind light work?
Absolutely. So we took in consideration the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission recommendations, and we actually have very unique special LEDs in here, which are orange to basically have a specific wavelength to not attract the turtles. And there's a lot of things that have to be taken into consideration when putting lights at the beach: is security of your citizens that are at the beach, and certainly of the turtles, and basically the wind resistance too for hurricanes, because these are right on the beach.
So where will these be installed?
Initially, they're going in all the end zones along the beach, and that's the closest light source to those sea turtles.
And by end zones, you mean the kind of the areas where people access the beach?
The parking lots right on the beach, yes, exactly.
And is there a partnership, and I'll ask this of, either of you can answer this, is there also a partnership, because there are a lot of, hotels and a lot of residents that are along the beach also. What is done to help educate them also so that maybe they even just kind of turn off their lights, if that's even possible, to prevent confusion?
So that's private property. We can't really do that. But however, we have a lot of hotel owners that come to us and say, can we be part of this campaign? And some of them actually have posted their own signs. In addition, we have beach access signs that educate beachgoers, so those visitors are educated through that manner.
So how many of these are going in, and how much did this cost?
We have 35 locations that we're starting with. This is around $1,000 per light. Wow. So they're pretty unique. We work closely with the manufacturer to actually develop this just specifically for our application.
So Beach's Energy is a municipality. Obviously, for our residents who are not familiar, it's more than just JEA. Obviously, you're supplying to certain beaches residents. That said, how are you offsetting this cost?
We're not offsetting the cost. Yeah. So it's just the right thing to do.
Yeah, I love hearing that. You're so right, because sea turtles, many of them are endangered, and the reality is we need these creatures in our world, right? So that said, there are some other things also, Alan, that people can do when they're going to the beach that they tend to forget. Maybe they're not as familiar, with the beach, and they're digging the holes and they're eating lunch there. What suggestion and what message do you have to them?
So the hashtag clean, dark, flat. Keep the beach clean of trash and litter. Keep it, of course, dark. Yeah. Turn off your lights in your hotels. Turn off the lights in your residences, on your porches that face the beach. And lastly, flat. And so that it's okay to kick over a kid's sandcastle once they're gone. Once they leave the beach, flatten it back out if someone doesn't do that when they leave. So.
Yeah, and fill in the holes too, since the kids love to dig those as well, right?
Yes.
So when will these start going in, or have you already started? I know we just heard it was this summer.
Good question. So they'll actually start going in next month. So we just got all the lights in and the other additional pieces that we need. So we're going to start installing them next month.
Well, we hope that other beaches also adopt this as well, because it would be fantastic, since we know that I've got them in Atlantic Beach, along our coast, that I've been watching for years as they've been hatching. So we certainly hope that continues throughout the beaches. Thank you guys for being here and for helping to educate our viewers. I also want to point something out. You can help to protect sea turtles by supporting the Beach's Sea Turtle Patrol, a nonprofit organization. Starting today, they're going to be selling these coffee mugs, reminding everyone about keeping the beach clean, dark, and flat. They are $10, and they are being sold at 5 coffee shops in Jacksonville Beach. Sea turtle season runs through October. It's Bold Bean, Breezy Coffee Shop, Cup of Job, Probably cup of joe is what that should say. Jax Beach Brunch House as well as Round Bird Coffee Shop. Again, Jacksonville Beach, $10 donation. This is a fantastic coffee cup, by the way. You can fit a lot of coffee in this, and we need that here on the morning show. So I hope you'll do your part as well and make the donation so that we can continue to help foster a safe environment for these sea turtle hatchlings.